Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I've got a basic maneuvers video. I'm actually going to show you how to 1v1. These kind of basic gameplay maneuvers are what I use in all the game modes, so it's just best to show it off in 1v1. Before we get into the video today, I just wanted to say if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and let me know what you think in the comments down below. Right, so we're going to be looking at the events today, and we're going to be looking at specifically the 1v1 showdown. Now, there are 3 tiers to this. You've got normal, hard, and expert, just like story. So each mission in these 1v1 showdowns are first time clears and first time clear rewards. So if you get the rewards first time, you're not going to get it any time again. It's similar to the story mode. It makes it limited as a game mode in that sense. However, you can play this for free. You can see here it's got 0 energy cost to play, so there's no real reason to avoid it, there's no reason to ignore it. And the rewards, you get a decent amount of motes. Normal, you're getting the minor motes. On the hard, you're getting the major, and then on these final missions, you're getting the superior. I highly recommend doing this, especially in downtime, because you can actually get a lot of motes here, and the first time clears are great, and it's also a good practicing ground really for you. Now, I'm a firm believer that you can punch up in a big way in this game mode. I'm going to be showing you 3 battles here with 3 different techniques, so to speak. One with tank, which will be an up close melee battle. One with a support, and then I'm going to show you a range. Let's jump into the footage. Now, the first battle I'm going to show you guys is actually the final battle in this whole 1v1 showdown against Minnie, and it's going to be with Maui, and it's going to be a 2k punch up. Now, Maui isn't the best tank for this, Mr. Incredible is, but I want to show you it's doable without Mr. Incredible, it's doable with any tank really, and it's just by basic maneuvers. So the first thing you want to do is swarm Minnie and then start moving side to side really. You're gonna be sliding effectively out of her big attacks. She's not the best 1v1 character, but all of the AI perform the same way. They end up doing their big attacks quite close range and very, very slowly. So you can see I'm just moving around with Maui out of the way of her line of sight, and that's what I'll be doing for the whole of this match. And she's barely gonna get a hit off. Now, his special doesn't really matter, it'll just gonna stun and push her over. So yeah, it's really just about sliding out of the way, but close range, keeping that close range. When she is charging up for a big attack, it's very, very slow, so you can stand in the one spot for a long period of time and just attack her. But yeah, it's a pretty easy battle, guys, and this is kind of what you're going to be doing throughout this whole 1v1 scenario, especially against these up close melee battles. So it's a little bit different, a little bit more difficult when you're fighting ranged, because ranged do like to move out the way. You can see I just got a hit off there, but it doesn't really matter so much because that's going to be one of the few hits she gets in the game. So that's how I do the tank and the melee battles, guys. This is quite simple, and as I say, it's a 2k punch up. It's pretty straightforward, fairly basic in terms of the maneuvers. And here you go, guys. Minnie's down. That's the end of that. And I'll show you how many motes I get, because as I say, this is very lucrative for this first time pass. 220 of the superior motes. That's a lot, guys. These are really well worth doing. Now, guys, moving on to the ranged. I am using Zerg here. This is obviously not going to be ideal for a lot of you, but you can kind of take the concepts away in what I'm going to show you in this fight. Zerg is easily one of the best characters in the game, by the way, so if you get him, he's definitely worth taking up even at lower start. So anyway, with ranged and support, and I'm gonna show you a quick support battle after with Mickey. With ranged and support, you basically just want to stand in the corners and stand miles away. Now, this one is particularly easy because you're fighting a melee, and Aerial is just going to keep charging at you. And the thing is with Zerg, and this is really, really important if you have Zerg, is you just want to be holding down his trigger the whole time, even when you're trying to slide around. If you take his hand off the trigger when you slide around, you will actually slow him down massively, and his animation to move out the way and like get out of his rapid fire is a lot slower. So you really just want to be holding down the trigger, using them specials. The specials is going to root aerial, and this is going to be over pretty quickly. As you can see, another big punch up, but very simple. The key is to be just getting distance with range and just sliding out the way as much as possible. And here you go, she's about to die, and then she's done. Barely a scratch on Zerg. Easy money. Right guys, on to the last one. Now this is the support one. I'm going to be using Mickey. I suggest you do the same. Mickey is amazing. Easily one of the best characters, if not the best character in the game. He also heals so fast, so he makes these 1v1s very simple and very easy. Now this is a punch up, and fighting either support and ranged with support and ranged can be quite tricky because you have to do a lot of dodging. So what I like to do with Mickey is to run back and to get distance on any of the support or ranged I fight. The thing is, with the support and range in this game, they will always move forwards. So if you get a bit of distance, you can guarantee that Ian or whoever you're fighting is going to move forward to get a better hit on you. Now it looks like I've not been that great at dodging here. I've been saving to use that heal because once Mickey gets 3 Stellar, and you'll see it in the top left hand corner. I'm just going to pause it real quick. Right, we're now at 3. This means that Mickey's going to stun on this charge. So what I'm going to do is basically wait for Ian to take his special, because his special is going to be one that heals, and then I'm going to use it just before he takes it, so it stuns him and knocks him back from using his own. It's very important to be like wary of your specials and how useful they are, always trying to interrupt their specials. I sometimes move a bit closer, guys, just to make sure I can get my hits in and be a little bit more accurate. Unfortunately as well, you're not always going to be able to interrupt that move, but I will, if that's the case, if I'm not going to be able to interrupt it with Mickey gaining 3 Stellar charges, I'm just going to wait for Ian to do his next one. Pretty simple, guys, pretty straightforward. I'm about to win, and another interruption, and he's down. And that's it. That's your 1v1s, that's your basic gameplay. These are the best and simplest and cost effective, and when I say cost effective, I mean totally free way of farming moats. Do not ignore your 1v1s. I hope the basic gameplay in this video helped you guys out, and I'll see you in the next one.